Yo, hello guys, welcome to Ghostparticle. Today we are going to be building a PC in this CH160 case, and this is a brand new case from Deepcool. Okay, I think this is going to be the first CH160 build in India right now. Okay, so let's get started. So this is going to be a normal PC. This is not going to be a really powerful gaming PC and all. It's just going to be a Ryzen 8000 series G processor 8500G and a 450 watt power supply. There is not going to be any graphics card or anything like that, because the customer will be upgrading. He said there is a little slight chance that he will upgrade the GPU or maybe an upgraded processor, but nothing is confirmed yet. And he just wants a mini PC that works and that can do all his tasks. So this is not a gaming build, but he definitely can do some game. He can definitely play some small games, and I think we can really test this out, build out after we build the whole PC, because the 8500G is a really good processor which has an internal graphics, the AMD Vega graphics, and this build is going to be amazing. I hope so. Let's start it. Just look how tiny this mini ATX body is, and this is the Gigabyte A620I motherboard. This is the most affordable motherboard that we are able to get for this particular build. I know, yeah, this particular the motherboard costs 18,000, probably more than the CPU, but it is completely fine because this is not a value PC. It's a mini ATX PC, and what the mini ATX PC has some additional price point to it, because it is a mini ATX PC. So you can see how small this motherboard is, right? This has Wi-Fi integrated. And this is a Ryzen 8500G, and this is going to be powering the system right now. This looks so good. I need to multitask because I'm shooting it alone. Usually Ashwin used to help, okay? I'm shooting in late night, and usually Ashwin will be around 6 and all. And when he is around, it is really good hand, because he'll be handling the camera, and maybe he will do he'll stand for here and shoot the shots at all. But since I'm shooting alone, there is nothing that I can do. I need to I need to shoot using my phone and also using the camera. It's the struggles of starting a new business, right? So in this particular RAM will be going into the A1 slot, just close to here, and I'm being really careful with this motherboard, because they told me there is not a lot of A620i motherboards available right now in India, and the one of the unit that was available in India it was damaged. So those guys had to arrange motherboard directly on Gigabyte. So Gigabyte had to arrange a new motherboard. So I think there are only few A620i motherboards that is currently available in India right now, and this is one of the few of them. You can say the whole build is complete. See just how compact this one looks, right? It's super compact right now, and I can just imagine all the things that you need to have a PC working can fit in the width of my arm. Just literally just see the whole system is literally just the size of my hand right now. You can see, right? Man, mini ATX PCs are always like really cool. Like you can save a lot of space, especially like if you are living in hostel, like especially if you are like a student or working, like especially if you are a student, like you are in a hostel, you can like, buy a mini ATX PC and have a really powerful PC. Like this particular case, you can like build, I think 4080 super PCs, especially using the 4080 founder solution card. It will definitely fit like with just 1mm spare, and it will be really difficult to assemble this PC with this particular 4080 super. And you can also put in like a Ryzen 7 7800 XTD, which is still the fastest gaming processor available right now. So that kind of performance is like really possible with this kind of build. And many people who are living in small places like will really value this particular mini ATX builds, because like they only have like really less space to accommodate a PC, and having such huge performance within the small footprint is like really amazing. You can see like even in the bottom, like all these most chips, everything is there, and one like accidental smack and this whole motherboard is dead. So we need to be really careful with this. It will be fine. Yeah. So there is like really small. Yeah, there is space. it is not a problem at all. There is space. Space is but like really low. See, especially for builds like these, it will take a lot of time, because we had to, the owner of this PC, okay, he had to wait about 2 weeks. I think more than 2 weeks, especially since CH160 was not available at all, and we just like ordered it even before hitting the shelf. So he had to especially wait for this particular motherboard and the case. The case just arrived today, and I thought like I will do a build the very next day, but my me didn't allow me. Like I was going out and I told like, fucking bro, just do it today itself, because this is like a really interesting build. That's why like Ashwin is not there, because I told Ashwin like, bro, like tomorrow we can do the build, and if I told him like we will do the build today, he would be right here right now helping me. So I didn't have to do a lot of stuff for myself. So if I stand here, is it going to autofocus me? That's the question. So the camera just stopped recording, and I just did this build, okay, and the camera just stopped. So something really funny happened. What happened is like, I am using this particular mic, right? So instead of plugging in the mic to the camera port, what I did is like, there's a headphone port, and I plugged the mic into that. So the whole sound that the whole conversation that I had with you, like it was just recorded using the camera's internal mic, not this particular mic. Now I am talking to this particular mic, okay? Bro, like this kind of thing happens like when you are really excited to build a different kind of PCs, okay? Especially like special builds like this, it is like you get really excited to build these kind of things, and you forget about the minute things that you're doing in the camera, because you want to do this build not just to shoot, you just want to see the build come into life. And let's look at this. There is a lot of things that needs to be unscrewed, and unscrewing all this and screwing back is going to be a huge task. Oh. Well, let's see. There is a lot of things that is attached here. Let's just throw this apart. And the only thing is like, the only thing that I'm disappointed is like, you need to, it will be like hanging around like this from the back instead of like having it flush mounted. This is going to like stick out. So that is the only annoying thing that I found with this particular case. The whole thing, this is going to be disassembled. In order to install the power supply, we just need to remove this entire panel from here. So we will start unscrewing the wall top panel. So the whole top panel now comes off. You can see, right? This is whole mesh inside, so like this is going to be like a huge airflow advantage. And let's see, we just need to fix our power supply by here. So we'll be mounting our power supply here. Even though this is like a small, less performance build, we are still going with like quality components like the Coolermaster 450 bronze rated power supply. When you are buying a PC, it should last you for a long time, right? It shouldn't like explode like what Gigabyte power supplies. Yeah, especially I'm using a Gigabyte motherboard, I know that, but still their power supplies are literally worse. I have seen many like people doing builds with the Gigabyte power supplies, especially here in Kerala. The thing is like they don't care about all these things, they don't know it. Honestly, if I say they don't know all this stuff, they just get whatever parts they find which will give you the most profit, and they will give you that particular part, or they will try to impress the customers. Like let's say like you want to build a PC within 60k, and to hit that particular target they are willing to put whatever components they have. They don't care about anything else. In this tiny builds like this, airflow does matter. Even though this is like not that it is not putting that much heat out, but still when we are doing things we should do it perfectly. So there are two brackets that I need to undo, and currently this is there are two brackets that is inside, and this is going to be for the SFF power supply. So we are using a normal ATX power supply, so we just need to adjust these brackets. Just need to remove and put it in a different position in order to accommodate the ATX power supply. I think the bracket position is pretty good, to the point. So the power supply is fixed. as you can see. And one thing to keep in mind is to turn on this particular switch, because you can't access it after that. After building this, you can't access that. The camera will only record for 30 minutes, so it's actually a pain, especially when I'm shooting alone. I don't have track of time. I don't keep a track of time, and I'll always forget. So just have to put in the motherboard screws, and there is no room to move. So I will make sure that all the screws are in and are like half tightened before tightening the whole thing up. This makes sure that there is no problem or any over stress for the motherboard. Otherwise all these PCBs are like fragile. Sometimes some of them are, and you can like actually destroy one particular board if you are not careful with it. So the motherboard is now secure. I will just unravel this whole mess right now. Okay, this is going to be huge pain for me, especially routing all this cable to where they actually need to go. It's going to be a really difficult task. I'm actually really tired right now because I spent a lot of time cable managing this thing. Okay, now I just need to wrap it up and complete it. So there was a one particular issue, like this connector. So it was like having a little bit. It is a little bit longer. Okay, so because of that, I was not able to close this thing, and what I had to do was like I had to chop a little bit of the rubber out, and I think this will hopefully solve the issue. I think this is one particular thing that maybe it's a problem of this particular power supply, or maybe of this particular connector. Like it was not up to spec, so it is like it was a little bit longer. So I had to just need to polish it a little bit, smoothen it out, and I will try to connect it, and hopefully like it will fit perfectly. So this one is now fit perfect. So there is no, I think there is not going to be any issues fitting this. It will fit perfectly, I guess. Yep. Only a small only going to be a small issue, and that is not going to be an issue at all, especially for this ITX builds. There is going to be some compromises, and some of them are like the parts doesn't fit properly, and we have to put some pressure on it in order to make it fit. So it is complete. and we just need to put the side panel on. So guys, the build is complete. So at last the build is complete.